Yeah. Let's see. Is this the first tournament? Yeah, I think so. There we go. It's about 10 minutes to 9. Actually, it's 9 minutes to 9, which is funny. And then, why did Karen take that thing off, which had the information for me? I guess she wasn't thinking about it. Or maybe she was and she knows something I don't know. 50-50. Karen will be here. We're having a tournament tonight. We just got back about 1 o'clock in the afternoon from Chicago. And then I took a nap. And we're having a first round of our month-long tonight. And it's actually 5 rounds because there's 5 Tuesdays in June. And Spencer won his game on board 1. Karen played an extra rated game with the guy who had a bye. It's like 16-30, and he beat her. I think she had a good position. And so forth. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 tournaments, and we'll be on Chess TV for 2 hours. So I'll stream from like 10 minutes to 9 till about 11:15, I guess, and that'll be enough. The first tournament is a 5-minute blitz, and then we have a 3-minute blitz, and we're not having any arenas. They're both Swisses. So forth. Hallelujah. Dun. Yeah, I've never taken my laptop out of the chess center. I got this one like 2 or 3 months ago. And I took everything to Chicago. Not everything, but I had to reconnect everything, and that we had a lot of stuff to do. Ooh, a coffee. Yay, thanks, Born in Oz. You're the best. 3 years. Mm-hmm. The chat is drunk and as stupid as ever. Great. And louder. Does it always do that? No, I'm gonna ask Kara when she gets in. At the bottom of the stream where it has like Facebook and merch, and I don't remember that happening. A lot of stuff is happening. Also, it's going way too fast. So it's obviously wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. It shouldn't be doing that and going that fast. Right. Oh, it's going... Yeah, I wonder what happened. Yeah. I don't know if that's some issue or... Hey, something's wrong with this stream. It did this before I streamed, too. See this? Uh-huh. It's going like 10 times faster than it normally does. That's what people said. Because it shouldn't do that.
Well, why don't you just hide it for now? Just go into OBS.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's going super fast.
Click the eyeball. No, we can look at it later.
Okay, yeah. That's a good idea. It's looking crazy.
Yeah.
Scared.
Or click the eyeball.
I don't know if this is the right one. Nope. Social widget?
Social widget, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing that for. BG Yoshi subscribed. Yay. It should be even faster.
Yeah. You have to remind me though, but I'm trying to get it
Yeah, that was weird. I don't even know.
That's weird.
Yeah, I never seen that. That's cool.
It has happened before though?
No, I've never seen that. It might have happened before, but I never saw that. I probably would have noticed.
Yeah,
Make it go faster. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I change the board every stream. Yeah, this is the orange one. Okay, the tournament starts in 15 minutes plus tax. That way we give people who come here on Chess TV a chance to join. Normally, I have a tournament, then it ends when Chess TV starts, then I have another one for the Chess TV people. But now, people who come on Chess TV can play in both tournaments. So, yeah. Etc. Yay, thanks Sandstorm 15 with no tax. It's a train. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask Karen about the book thing. Oh. I think she just took the. So people buy books the Smith Morrow book that I wrote before you were born, and they want me to sign it, and they have certain things they want me to sign. Like I sign my name, and then I'm like to Joe Schmo, and there was a post-it on the book. It said do this, do this, do this, and I'm like, all right. I didn't do anything yet, and then Karen took the post-it and left. So I think maybe she thought I already signed the book, so that didn't matter. I hope you didn't throw it out. We don't know what to do now. That'd be funny. Maybe I do hope for that. Born in Oz gifted 5 subs. Thank you. Yeah, the Chicago Open was a lot of fun. So I didn't say anything to you guys because I thought Karen would find out, and I was having a surprise for her. Now the tournament's over, so I can tell you. I did a lot of planning for this tournament to make it like fun for us and special for Karen because she's never played in the Chicago Open. So I got us first class tickets, and I didn't tell her. And she actually didn't know when we were sitting down. She thought something was weird. And I said something like, she's like, I got to put my bag up right away or people take it. I said, no, that's for us. She's like, what do you mean? And I said, we're in first class. And she said, we are. But she thought something was weird. She was like, why are we sitting in the front? And why are our seats nice? So we got first class both times. I had car pick us up everywhere, like a town car, whatever, SUV, whatever it is. And that, I had everything planned. And when the trip started, we're at the house, my house, it was Karen's house, and I had a car. I did this like a month ago, and I got an email the day before. And there was supposed to be like a nice car picking us up at our house, take us to the airport. And it was supposed to come at 4. And at 4:05, I called, and the guy's like, hello. And I said, he said, oh, yeah, I forgot. And the company that's like a limo company, it was just that guy. There's nobody else in that company but that guy. And then he's like, he was like making weird noises about why he forgot. Then he's like, I can be there in half an hour. And I'm like, I'll miss my flight. So then he said, okay. And then he called back and he's like, I'll be there in 10, 15 minutes. And I'm like, all right. Fine. I was trying to get an Uber and a Lyft, which is hard to do now. That's a long story. It's hard to do anywhere. And the guy said, did you pay already? Or he says, you didn't pay yet, right? And I said, no, I paid. You did? How did you pay? So I just said, okay, never mind. And I hung up. He called back every second, and I had picked up and I said, stop calling me, and hung up. And then he didn't call me anymore. Okay. So I couldn't get a Lyft or an Uber. And a Lyft car was coming, and the guy canceled it, the driver. So we drove, and I parked at the airport. Okay. Everything else of the trip was fantastic. I'm not done with that guy, though. So on Sunday night, we go to sleep. Monday morning at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., I'm asleep. And when I finally wake up between 6 and 7 a.m., the guy texted and called me like 800 times. The guy who didn't pick us up several days before. And he says, hey, can I take you guys back? Because I paid for round trip. And he says, can I take you back, today on June 1st, Monday? And I said, number one, I drove there, so my car is there, so you can't take us back. Number two, June 1st is Tuesday, which is when we're coming back. He was going to go to the airport Monday and pick us up because he thought June 1st was Monday when it was Tuesday. So he doesn't even know, he still wouldn't have picked us up because he would have come a day early and been confused. And then I said, please just give us a refund. And I had to escalate it with PayPal and so forth. But anyway, I made reservations at a restaurant that was 10 miles away. It was all vegan. That was fantastic. And then I had a big fruit and food thing delivered to our room. I did that like a month ago, and it was fantastic. Like a big basket of stuff. Okay, now here's the funny part. I didn't get to the funny part yet. Propia Persona subscribed. We need some more stuff to get to level 4, by the way. Thanks, Emperor of Ice Cream. Okay, I'll get to the funny part now. 9 o'clock. Hi, Chess TV, quote unquote people. Okay, so when we made the plans to go to Chicago Open over a month ago, Karen found out 2 weeks before the tournament that her son was graduating, walking across the stage Friday when we're gone. And she said it's never on Friday. They never do that. So she was confused, but they did it anyway. Because a lot of people are leaving for Memorial Day weekend. So doing it Friday before the weekend makes no sense because a lot of people would be gone. So what we did was we left on Wednesday, which was our original plan. And then Friday morning, Karen flew back to Atlanta, went to the graduation, and then Friday night she flew back to Chicago. So on Friday she flew to Atlanta and back just on the one day. And then she went to the graduation. It was cool. Anyway, we had a really good time and everything was good. And, I lost, a couple games in a row to lower rated players. I don't remember the last time I lost 2 slow rated games back to back. I don't remember. It's been years. So that was depressing. And Karen lost her games. She was winning 1 or 2 of her games, but she's paired up 300 to 500 points every game. So, sometimes you lose them. Karen played tonight against the 1600 and she lost in our thing. But we woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. She woke up before 5 o'clock. And then we got our car at 5:45. We got to the airport, our gate at 6:30. And then we boarded at 7:45. And then we flew to Atlanta. And, I had to find the car. Karen told me where it was parked. And we found it pretty quickly in the airport. And then we got home. We had to go get our dogs because they were boarded for 6 days. And then, man, I took a long nap. I was exhausted from 3:30 to 6. I was asleep like a grandmaster. So that's good. I can stream now because I'm not asleep. I can't get to sleep. Anyway, it was hectic. Okay, the tournament starts in 8 minutes. That gives you Chess TV people time to join the tournament. All right. Now let's see the crazy stuff in the chat. Curious Chimpanzee. By the way, I didn't express myself enough last time I talked about this. The people who leave comments on my YouTube page are insane. And everybody thinks incorrectly that Twitch people are worse than YouTube people. The people who watch my Twitch, you people right now that are commenting live, and the people who watch on YouTube later, which is you people on YouTube now because it's later, YouTube people are insane. The Twitch people are just dumb, but the YouTube people they live in another a fantasy world. So they're much worse. They're a million times worse. So yeah, I just delete a lot of YouTube comments, and so does everybody. We just keep deleting comments because they're just absurd. So, we live in an absurd time where you have a criminal organization that's pretending to be a party, pretending to be a political party in the U.S. when they're just organized crime. And then, the idiots of the world, which is about half the people, they're like, yeah, that's good. That's the time we live in. And it used to be the Republicans were just terrible people, and now they're a criminal organization. They're criminals. They should. If Republicans were in jail, we get rid of all the crime. They're the worst. And a lot of those people don't watch my Twitch channel because they know. And people on YouTube, they want to leave a comment like, I'm a Republican and Trump is still the president and Giuliani's the best. That's the time that we live in. So, the Republican Party has to dissolve because they're just criminals. And then they should have a new party with less criminals. But they're not going to do that. And then all the idiots on YouTube are like, I'm an idiot on YouTube. I can't post very long because I got to go on Facebook and post something crazier. And I'm like, all right. I don't know what happened to the earth. It's just idiots now. But George Carlin said it best. He said, the average person's an idiot. And half the people are dumber than that because it's the average. Yeah. Hello.
I just confirming a rule because I haven't taken it.
Yeah.
So take a piece and then you knock it against the pawn because you're going to take it, and then you change your mind. You have to go ahead and take it. Right?
You pick up a piece and you want to capture a pawn, and your piece hits the pawn.
Yeah, because you're about to take it, and then you realize, oh, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, you have to take it.
That's what I tell them. Okay.
Yeah, if your piece, the piece is an extension of your hand.
Right.
Yeah. The rules that aren't clear in FIDE and USCF is promotion. So you want to promote a pawn to a queen. You pick up a queen off the board, and then you're like, oh, that's no good. Queen's off the board. And they discuss that. They change the rules sometimes with that. Like if you put your pawn in the 8th rank, Then you go pick up a queen, and you're like, ooh, and you put your queen down, like you touch the queen, but it's not on the board. So, and what if it touches the board? I don't know, and I don't even know that.
Whether you can change to a different piece.
Yeah, because it's touch move, but touch pieces off the board doesn't matter. But some people say it does. So I don't know. Also, if it doesn't matter, does it matter when you let go? Does it matter when it touches the board? I don't know. And and I think FIDE and USF might not even be the same on that.
Yeah, I'd have to look that one up.
Yeah, that's just weird. That is so rare. Yeah.
I just want to make sure I told him right. I thought that was the rule.
No, the thing that's hard about chess, for the rules, like in this, is but before I stop, hold on. There was a post-it here that told me what to do, and you took it. It said sign this and do this.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go see then.
Yeah. No, I mean, you took some stuff here. And,
I thought it was my post-it because I had 3 or 4 post-its.
oh yeah, it was just saying like Ben, sign this and write this to this crazy guy and so forth.
Yeah,
Crazy like Fox News. Okay, tournaments 420. 420. I was telling Karen the crazy thing about chess, and a lot of you don't have this experience because you're not as experienced. You got to talk to Jimi Hendrix. Is you go to a scholastic tournament with a lot of kids, thousands, hundreds, and things happen where it doesn't matter how good of a director you are, how many rule books you have. You just like, can I get out of here? Like both kings are in check. Neither player knows whose move it is. The last 20 moves are all illegal. There's 3 bishops on the same color. One of the kings is missing. I mean, you're just like, ugh. I told that story many times. I walked up to a game in a scholastic tournament. I said, where are your kings? And they said, no, we traded those off a long time ago. I mean, what does the rule book say? Neither player has a king. Now what do you do? So yeah, scholastic tournaments, you just got to make nonsense up. You just got to make sure the kids are really happy with your ruling. Doesn't matter what your ruling is. Just the kids are like, okay, great. And then like you run away and hope some other director, when they raise their hand, comes to settle the dispute. Okay, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We're having a 5-minute blitz, and then we're having a 3-minute blitz. It's 5-minute blitz. Yeah, maximum of 3 kings on the board.
Okay, got it.
Okay, yeah. I didn't do anything, but I was like...
I just was grabbing my...
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back to get on.
Yeah. King's Gambit.
I wanted to get a little bit more entities. Pretty active out here.
Yeah. One of my favorite things that happened in a scholastic event, this is before you were all born, is the directors announced, you must keep notation. Roar! And if you can't keep notation, then just write a check mark. So one of the games ended, and a kid went out to me and said, do I have to turn this score sheet in? And the score sheet was check marks. It was like 80 check marks. And I said, no. Let me see that score sheet. Check mark, check mark, check mark. And so forth. I can't understand why American kids are... Oh. All those kids grew up to be Republicans, I guess. All right, let me get some more Perrier. I haven't had Perrier in a week. I've been having the Voss sparkling water, and I drank all of them. The hotel didn't have any the last day. It's like, you drank them all. They had a cooler of like 1 million Voss sparkling waters, and they're all gone. That was funny. We already had a drink. Casper VLD, you're late. 100 centimeters, thank you. Let's see. Spencer Zwischenzug subscribed. Spencer won his game tonight. Go Spencer. You're so far away. Won't anybody see trying to learn 1, 2, 3, 4 anymore? It would be so fine if you donated 1,000 subs. But I don't think you will. You're so far away. Team Human. Go Humans. All right, I don't know. Go Spencer. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I may be a communist, but I'm a well-dressed communist. Can't you be a well-dressed communist? All right. You you got me blacklisted at Hop Sings. Seinfeld's great. All right, as long as it's not Jerry Seinfeld. All right, tournament starts in 20 seconds. There's 40 players. 5 minutes, 5 rounds. Then we have a 3-minute tournament that's more than 5 rounds, maybe 9? All right. Something like that. No, I withdrew after round 6. I didn't play the last 3 rounds. I didn't play round 3 either. I took a half-point bye. So 2 wins, half-point bye, draw, 2 losses, withdrew. Solid. All right, it's round 1. 44 players. The year my mom was born, 44. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, we have 1 hour until the 3-minute tournament. Karen approved. The board looks pretty good. Hope everybody's doing well. 1,800 people. Not great, but we'll get more. Dun, 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 dun. I was born in 69. I'm a 69er. 999. My dad was born in 37. My brother was born in 66. Karen was born in 65, etc. Mainly, etc. Bum, the board has 2 bright colors. Rawr. He's never been so mad. And he's always sort of mad. So remember, hey, trying to learn's in clear first. Remember, if you don't like my stream, you're like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. There's other streams. You can watch them. So remember to do that. Instead of complaining you don't like something, don't watch it. Let me give you an example. Let's say you don't like Seinfeld, okay, like Tony Rich. Then don't watch Seinfeld. You don't watch every episode of Seinfeld and say, I hate this. But on Twitch, this is a very common thing. People go to my YouTube videos like, I hate you. Next video, I hate you. Next video, I hate you. Don't watch. Do something else. Go watch Eric Rosen. There's extra prizes if you watch Rosen and Bartholomew and you stay awake. There's huge prizes for that. So do that. No. How do I go here and he doesn't know I'm threatening mate? That is the question. Whoa, Bishop E4 exclam. Former muscle. Yeah, actually, Rosen didn't show up at the Chicago Open, so we were depressed. Then he showed up for the Blitz, and we were already upstairs in our room, like, streaming. I mean, Karen wanted to go down and say hi to him. She could have, but I didn't care. I literally didn't care. I didn't care if Rosen was there. Donna went to Tennessee. Yeah, truth hurts. Yep, everybody on the internet complains about everything, but never does anything. I have no talents of my own, so I'll take the best stream on Twitch, the best YouTube page, and I'll complain nonstop. That way you feel like you've contributed something, you know, to the zeitgeist. You don't know what zeitgeist means. Yes, I do. Well, tell me. I'm not going to tell you. Obviously, I know what it means. I used it. Dun, dun, dun. These players are easier than the Chicago Open players. 1 legal move, 20-second think. Yeah. So what, the engine move is queen takes f2? I guess. He proved he didn't cheat with an engine. He didn't play queen takes f2. I think that, oh no, queen d1 also stops mate in 1. Oh no, it doesn't. Bishop g3's mate. Is the only move on the board here to stop mate in 1 this? I mean, well, it's here. This is the position. Wow, queen d1, bishop g3 mate. That's funny. This is the only... Oh, queen here stops mate in 1. But this is better, taking the bishop. Wow. These are the only moves that stop mate in 1. Damn. Harsh. All right. Hans, yeah, he had 5 out of 6. He was doing great. And then, like a lot of tournaments that discouraged top players from playing in open tournaments, he lost 2 in a row, and that was it. I mean, Hans could have won the tournament, but he lost round 7 and 8. And 5 out of 6, he's on the top 4 boards for like 7 rounds in a row, and then he loses a couple, and then the tournament's over. So he won like $10 or something. Yeah, that's... Swiss tournaments are like that. If you're on board one in the last round and you win clear first, you get thousands. If you lose, you win like $20. Truth hurts. In the last round of Lone Pine in like 79, 78, I don't know, Gingy was playing Albert, and if Albert won, he won the tournament. And like $15,000, which in the 70s is like $12 trillion today. And Albert had just come to the U.S., so he was trying to make a name for himself. And he was winning. And right before time control, he blundered and lost. So Gingy won first place, and Albert won like, $50. That's even worse. You're winning on board one in the last round, then you lose. God damn. Truth hurts. Albert was the first grandmaster who stopped playing in the U.S. Championship because it cost him money. That was before St. Louis. He won the U.S. Championship 3 times, but first prize was like a pat on the back. So if he gave private lessons in New York, instead of playing in the U.S. Championship, he made more money. So he just stopped going. That wouldn't be true now because Rexing Field, raises it up. But, first prize U.S. Championship was $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. So, he could make, $300, $400 a day giving lessons in New York. So tournament lasts 2 weeks. I was like, I'll stay home. And in a lot of the U.S. championships, they didn't pay for stuff. Sometimes you paid for your hotel. Sometimes you paid for your airfare. And, he'd have to win the U.S. championship to make a reasonable amount of money. Now you don't have to. Now prizes are good. Everything that Kramer said to Seinfeld on that episode is insane. Everything he said was insane. He said I'm 2100, which is wrong. Probably on like Lee Chess, he's 2100. And then he said there's these savants everywhere and everybody knows it. Nobody, he's crazy. Everything he said was nonsense and made up. But anyway, I like that episode though. I like when he's walking around randomly in people's homes. I know where this guy lives. That was a funny episode. All the chess stuff he said was crazy. That's what he does. Crazy like Fox News. Precocious username. Very precocious. Whose turn is it? Yay, $7.14. I remember that. Yeah, I filed a lawsuit against that show because there's only one comedian on the show. It's Seinfeld's guest. But that didn't go anywhere. There was an episode where he had Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner, so that was okay. Yeah, the first question was, what school did you guys go to? R.I.P. Carl Reiner. Yeah, he was great. It's good that Seinfeld's guests are almost always funny, because he's not. But it's good that the guests are good. Oh. Your hate on Seinfeld is unjustified. Damn, that's pretty unjustified with 3 Ds at the end. Yeah. Well, I mean, Jim Carrey's funny. Yeah. I mean, Jerry Seinfeld's not a good comedian. He's bad. What are you going to do? Sorry. Norm Macdonald, he's funny. It wasn't a Seinfeld episode. It was... Seinfeld has a very bad show called Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee on Netflix, and he gets paid $1 billion an episode or something. And it's just Seinfeld not being funny and being annoying and his guests being funny. So if the right guest is on, like, Louis C.K. or who's the guy that I like, Ricky Gervais, then you watch it. But if it's a guest you don't really like, you can't watch it. It's not watchable. Oh, man, there was an episode, I think just one, where Seinfeld was funnier than his guest. It's somebody I like less than Seinfeld, and that's saying something. That's above and beyond. Jimmy Fallon. That's got to be the worst episode. Jimmy Fallon's like negative funny. Like, I think the average person is funnier than Jimmy Fallon. So that was a really bad episode. He went on a boat somewhere. I don't know. Episode made no sense. Terrible. Yeah, that's right. He was with Obama. Yeah. Who's funnier, Jimmy Fallon or Elon Musk? I mean, neither one of them's funny, so it's neither. Yeah. Seinfeld and Curb are both excellent shows. The only problem with Seinfeld is Jerry Seinfeld. I mean, Curb's a better show, and Curb's funnier. But okay, it's a little unfair because in Curb they can swear nonstop and do whatever they want, have sex, but on Seinfeld they can't do anything. So it's a little. They have an advantage. They start out with an advantage. But yeah. I was telling Karen today about this episode. A lot of stuff that happens to Seinfeld happens to us. So there was an episode where Jerry and Elaine, their plane is sold out. Their plane is canceled. There's another plane leaving, and it's leaving for a different airport in New York, and they're like, whatever. And then they have one first class and one coach. So Jerry explains to Elaine, I have to sit in first class because I have sat in first class and you haven't. You don't know what you're missing. I can't go back to coach. He's like, all right, fine. So in that episode, a lot of funny stuff happens. One of the funny things is Elaine goes to the bathroom during the meal service, and when she comes back, they won't give her a meal. And then he's like, well, we don't even have any meals left. We have one kosher meal. And she's like, I don't want the kosher meal. Then you hear a voice. You don't see the person. You just hear a voice. And the voice says, oh, that's right. I ordered the kosher meal. And then Elaine's like, well, that guy's got my food. Anyway, the point of the story is the guy who yells out, oh, I ordered the kosher meal. That's Larry David. Larry David does a lot of cameos in the episode. And he's actually in a couple of them. He's the man in the cape who's George's dad's lawyer when they're like breaking up with Estelle, but they didn't. And he's also the guy who yells out, you don't see him, is anyone here a marine biologist when George goes into the ocean to save the whale? And there's another episode when George thinks that he gave a 20 to the cashier, and the whole episode he's mad about it. Then he finds the 20. He gives the 20 somewhere else, and Larry David is the guy working at the bodega. He says, I'm sorry, Your Majesty. We don't take $20 bills with lipstick on them. I'm like, yeah, you do. That didn't even make any sense. Put lipstick all over your $20 bill. It doesn't matter. But anyway, I've seen every episode of Seinfeld and Curb. And also, I was at a casino before you guys were born. And it was a high stakes table, obviously, and blackjack. And the guy was doing badly. So this could be any story because I always play at the high stakes table and the other people are always doing badly. Okay. But this particular one, the guy was mad, and one of his $100 bills, he ripped it in half and then threw it at the dealer. And the dealer gave him $100 and took the things and just put it in this. That was funny. And so forth. I learned an important lesson that day, but I don't know what it was. That's right. He's the guy in the movie he's watching on TV, the crazy movie. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yep, Karen and I and Archer are going to the World Open. We're leaving in 29 days. Yeah. What I think about Mecking, he was one of the top 10 players in the world in the early 70s. And he's insane. And he claimed he was sick, and, he's in remission. He's just insane. And then, he missed like 15 good years of playing chess because he's insane. But yeah, it's too bad because he was great. I mean, Mecking was a fantastic player in the early 70s. Enrique. It's very funny. I wish they had video of Mecking playing Brown because they played more than once, and they played in San Antonio, and they're both insane. So at the board, they're both like fidgeting and moving around. That would have been great. But yeah, I've never seen Mecking. in person. Mecking played a match with Yasser like 20 years ago, and I think they drew. When Mecking was coming back, it was the Mecking tour. What do I think of Fischer Spassky? Which one? Brown didn't fidget much? Wow, he fidgets a lot. R.I.P. Where's the World Open in Vegas? Boo, boo. The World Opens, I want to say it's always in Philadelphia, but 45 years ago it was in New York. But for the last 40 years, it's been in Philadelphia. Or a suburb. Usually not a suburb, but sometimes. It's in downtown Philly. Somebody asked me how I'm going to prepare for the World Open and, like what chess I'm going to do. And I said I'm going to listen to Elton John's Philadelphia Freedom over and over and over again. Always sack the exchange. Doesn't matter if it's good. Mm-hmm. All right, well, he died. He was a very good poker player also. He wasn't bad at backgammon either. Like if I gave him a rating in backgammon for chess, it's like 2250. Good backgammon player. At certain kinds of poker, he was probably over 2400 strength. Very good poker player. Obviously, chess. Walter Brown is one of the people that has a really good score against Yasser. The other one is Ulf Anderson. Yeah, Yasser told me too. He's like, I just always lose to Brown and Anderson. I was like, I don't know. At the 94 U.S. Championship, my first one, Brown did beat Yasser. And Brown was in his 40s. And Yasser was not. I could win a pawn. I'm down the exchange, though, so I shouldn't win anything. I guess here. Go from double D to triple D. Don't tell Karen. Sack the exchange means the same thing as giving away the quality if you're in Europe. It's when you give a rook away for a minor piece. Again, if you don't like the chessboard color, then you can watch somebody else's stream. You don't have to watch my stream. You literally don't have to watch my stream. Also, always play knife F5. Always play knife F5. You guys can't click on that because it's a tier 3. So only like 3 or 4 of you have that. There's a tier 2 one. We're going to put some more emotes in the next 2 months. We're just busy cranking out 500 videos a day on our 2 channels. Yeah, we have 1 million videos on my YouTube channel and the Chess Center one. Every day there's more videos on both. Thumbnails are the best thumbnails in chess. They're probably the best YouTube pages that are chess related on the internet. I mean, thumbnails are great. The content's great. It comes out all the time. We have 1 million videos and they're all edited and beautiful and so forth. I don't know which way to take. I guess losing on time is probably the right decision. If I get mated on the back rank, I'll feel bad. All right, I don't know. Yeah. How did he not know about knife F5? He wants to tell me something. He wants to know where is he on the list. Yabba dabba dabba. Yabba dabba dabba Shabalov. Well, I guess Rook takes F5 was shallow and pedantic. But I can sacrifice the exchange again. Yes. Oh man. It's my time to shine. I can sacrifice the exchange every move. I mean, I'm going to underpromote to a Rook and sack the exchange. Dun, 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 dun. I was trying to cheat 1, 2, 3, 4. Shocking. Dun, dun, dun. Yabba Dabba Doo just confessed that he was trying to cheat 1, 2, 3, 4. The guy that got banned.
Oh, I knew it was somebody. Hey, listen, I got it. Well, he said it was. I got it. I'm so busy, but I shall return.
What?
It's chaotic out here.
It's chaos? What would Get Smart say? I guess he would say, what about control? 2 bishops, what else? Man, how do I promote and sacrifice our rook for this bishop? It's going to be hard to do. Put it in H. Dun 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 dun. Shabba dabba dabba. Dabba dabba dabba. You can mate me, but it's illegal. They'll still ask, why didn't he play Queen G2 mate? He resigned. He had mate. What's going on? Roar, mad. All right, there's 49 players remaining. And how many withdrew? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people withdrew. So we had 55 total. Hooray. Yeah, Mike Saylor has 1 out of 2. Trying to Learn has 2 out of 2. Trying to Learn has 2 and Mike Saylor has 1? Like, what? Frankly, delicious. Did you ever play Leonid Udastin? I did. I played him in Ostend, Belgium in 1988. I was black and I lost. And then I played him in 1999 at the Marshall Chess Club in a game 30, and it was a draw. Those are the 2 times I played him. I didn't know what I'm supposed to do here. Everything's refuted, but I don't know. I like to just make up my own moves. All right, I like to play this move. I think I made it up. No, I've never played Radjabov. I think I've only seen him once. I saw him in China in 2011. He was board 1 for Azerbaijan, and Mamadjar was board 4. They put him on board 4 to win all of his games, which he sort of did. That was a tactical, that was a calculation. Have I seen Radjabov other than in China 2011? I don't think so. Has Radjabov ever played in the U.S.? Ever? If he has, I don't remember. If he's played in the U.S. If he's been to the U.S. Weird. I've never played Fen Beingold. Oh, this is funny. I got on the elevator the first day in Chicago, like before the tournament started, the day before. And a guy held the door open for me, and I was like, thanks. And then he said, like, how's it going, Ben? And I said, good. And then I said, didn't I play you in Minnesota? And he goes, yeah. And I said, it was a draw, and it was in 2012. And he's like, how do you know what year it was? It was September 2012. It was the only game I drew in the tournament. And I got 4.5 out of 5. I won the last round against the 2300, so I won $1,000 first place. It was the Noel Skelton Open. And I played Noel Skelton. I played the sponsor of the event. So that was a fun tournament. Yeah, Udastin was a candidate, and he lost a candidate's match to Kramnik. Almost every game was Kramnik was black at his Sveshnikov. And Udastin kept playing knight d5 like Fabi did a few times. I don't remember anything, but I remember chess stuff. If I'm watching a movie in a theater, after a minute I don't remember, I ask Karen. 3 minutes later, don't remember what she told me. Don't remember. I remember Vishwanathan. Let's see, chess stuff I remember. God damn. It's the famous game God versus Damn. I've never played Kramnik, except I played him in tennis. Me and Judith Polgar versus Kramnik and Gelfand. They beat us 6-2, but I served 3 aces in a row at one point. And Kramnik hit a ground stroke, and it hit or was it a serve? Yeah, he served, and he hit Gelfand in the back of the head, and then Gelfand didn't stand in net anymore. Truth hurts. Never play F3, max the envelope. 2 bishops. I did not have to use my AK. I would say today was a good day. Sacking the bishop is insane. Sounds like just my game. Yeah, I woke up at 5 o'clock, got out of bed, dragged the comb across my head. Found my... Yeah, I woke up at 5. We left the hotel room at 5:40. We got in our car at 5:45. Got to the airport. And flew to Atlanta. Went home. I took a nap. And now I'm here. Some other stuff happened too, but it's the boring world of Niels Bohr. So here, rook h2, I got nothing. If I play h2 first, that's probably better. Queen g2, take, castles, rook h1, or bishop e2, then rook h1. Now he moves his f pawn. All right, so this is better. I wonder if queen b2 was better. I didn't see queen b2. I was very concerned with queening my pawn. Yeah, queen b2 was better. This should win also, but I wasn't looking at that side of the board. I was too busy waxing idiotic. Why can't we be friends? Yeah, I played Roman in the 1999 U.S. Championship in Salt Lake City. I was black. The game was a draw. And after the game, he said, "You played so badly in the opening, I couldn't play anymore." Which he was wrong. I played fine. He was lucky to draw. And then I played him in New York when I was like 2,300, and he was, good. And he beat me pretty easily with black. That was a long time ago. It was like in a random weekend tournament. It wasn't in like a strong tournament. It was strong, but it wasn't like the New York Open. It was just like some tournament. It was me and some guys I knew drove to New York to play in the tournament. I don't know why. It was weird. I was probably like 15. And let's see what else. When else did I play him? Oh, I played him in the World Open Blitz in the last round. It was a double Swiss, like 25 years ago. And let's see, castle, I guess. Then bishop g5. I like second the exchange. And before the game, he said, "Let's split the prize money. It doesn't matter who does what, but when it's over, we'll split." And I said, I don't think that sounds legal. He says, "It's perfectly legal." So I just said, "No, I don't want to do that." He's like, "All right." And I beat him 2-0. Yeah, that was funny. And I probably played him a million times on ICC before you guys were born. He's a lot better than me. When I prepared for him at the U.S. Championship in Salt Lake City in ’99, I remember looking at his games to prepare, and he beat Tal and Polagaevsky, and he beat all the world champions. I'm like, what the hell? Am I supposed to do anything? That's not good. Let's see. This wins. This wins. Oh, I don't know what to do. I guess I'll go here. Looks pretty good. Yeah, Gingy was really good. In one of the Olympiads, he played board 1 for the U.S., and he beat everybody, beautifully. Liboyevich and Belyavsky, and all his games were masterpieces. It was the best any Americans ever did in an Olympiad. His performance rating was 2,900. He won a really nice ending against, I think it was Belyavsky. Lubo, he just blew off the board. But yeah, he played board 1, and he beat everybody. It was great. He had a couple draws, but, it's unbelievable performance. I think at his peak, he was 10 in the world by FIDE rating. Yeah. A suspicious character, to be sure. Did I get mated yet? Not yet. Queen. Okay. All right, that was the boring world of Niels Bohr over there. Man, I know what God feels like when he has a gun. There's good and there's no good. This position's no good. I like queen takes rook mate, because that's how the game's going to end if he doesn't resign. I queen and then I take the rook with mate. That's funny. I put it in H. That pawn had an interesting life. If he moves his queen, so his king has an escape square, I queen, then I play mate. The other one's not mate because of king c3. All right. As long as we never analyze that game, then I played well. All right, 48 players remain. We have about 10 withdrawals. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 withdrawals. 9. And this is round 3 of 5. Tournament's 5 rounds. It's a 5-minute tournament, and then we're going to have a 3-minute tournament about 15 minutes after this ends. Big money, big money, big money. No, wait, stop. $2. Food in Chicago was great. If you live in the Chicago area, you're ever there, and you want to eat good vegan food, like really good vegan food, Spirit Elephant in Winnetka. Unbelievable. Also bring money. It's not cheap, but there's a really good vegan restaurant in downtown Atlanta, and I think the one in Winnetka is better. I think. I mean, they're both fantastic, and they're not cheap. Yeah. I think I like the one in suburban Chicago better. I can look at the menu and I can order anything. I don't have to be like, is this vegan? What's this? What's happening? This is the venue's vegan. I even ate the menu because it was vegan. I didn't get my appetizer quickly enough. Frankly, that place was delicious. Yeah, it's called. I made the reservation there like a month before the tournament because I was looking around. It's called Spirit Elephant. It's about 10 miles from the tournament site. It's pretty close to the lake. It's North Shore. Salty Singularity subscribed. Hooray! I'm going on some soccer players podcast in a couple days. I don't know when it's going to be published. Karen sets all that up. He played in Europe and the U.S. and now he just does podcasts. I know he's not like super famous. I've heard of the super famous soccer players. Please move to Brooklyn. I lived in Brooklyn twice, in 1988 and 1999. I lived there for 3 months in 88, and I lived there for 6 months in 99. Yeah, I lived between S&T and Gravesend the first time, and then I lived like on the border of Bensonhurst and Bay Ridge the second time. It's the Learned Machine. Papa Homer, you're so learned. It's learned, Pepsi. Learned. Peppy. Oh, sorry. 30-year-old Simpsons are the best. Play Castle or play Night D5? I played them both. I usually Castle. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look it up. I have to look at my emails. Knight A6. I think that's the best move. Nobody ever plays it, but I think it's the best move. Put it in H. Let's see. What is this guy's? John what? All right. Never play F3. John. Is it Will John? Is that his name? Let me see if it's Will John. I think it is. This is like my game with Naroditsky that we played in the National Open before you guys were born. I was higher rated than him. And we drew like here. Offered him a draw and he's like, all right. Will John. Yeah. Go to the internet and look up Will John. He has a YouTube channel with over 600,000 subscribers. He was a midfielder. He has a podcast and a YouTube channel, and he asked if I could be on it. And Karen and he talked, or his guy, and yeah. I mean, he's retired, but does podcasts. He played for the Georgian club Lokomotiv Tbilisi, and he played for the Kansas City Brass, Chicago Fire, Kansas City Wizards. Then he played on some European teams. Then the Missouri Comets indoor. Then some more European teams. Yeah. Anyway, his name is Will John. Will John. I'll be on his podcast. They're recording it tomorrow. I don't know when. On Thursday. I don't know when it's actually going to come out. Now, why didn't I take this pawn the last 10 moves? Is it because I'm insane? Let's see. Okay, so I could have taken it here for free. And I could have taken it here for free. Okay, so I missed it twice. Okay. Just wondering how many times I could have taken that pawn, and I was like reading about Will John. Not Lil John. Will John. Will John. when the podcast comes out, I'll tell you guys like about it, and I'll tell you like how to listen to it. Okay, so this looks like a terrible move. You got to be good at something. It looks like he's good at terrible moves. What if this guy's actually British? That would make more sense.
Guess he's still here.
Yeah, I can hear him. I couldn't hear him until you opened. Yeah, I mean, he's super loud. That's well known. Yeah. Man, if I was in charge of chess clubs, like if Karen's in charge here, I'm the pretty face. If I was in charge in Charlotte Chess Club instead of Peter, or here instead of Karen, a lot of people banned. A lot of people. A lot of people. At each one, there'd be at least 10 people banned who could never come again. That's why I'm not in charge. Because, I'm insane. It's good because we don't ban them because we get to make fun of them. So that's good too. Man, this looks like the famous game, The Truth versus It Hurts. Also, God versus Damn. Mm-hmm. STL needs more. Yes, STL needs a lot of. I agree. Yeah. St. Louis needs more bands. Let's see here. I don't know. I guess C5 wasn't good. It's hard not to win though. The guy's making it so easy. Let's see. Maybe I won't win. Maybe I won't. Or maybe I will. On the other hand, maybe I will. Yeah, I guess 3 pawns up I can win. That move I didn't see. That's a good move. Let's see. I can win this ending. I can do it. Let's see. Here, king b6. Here, king c5. Okay, that's okay. Because my b pawn's too strong. Yeah, it doesn't matter if these positions are wins or draws, you just win them. If they are draws, the guy can't draw. Too hard. Yeah, this looks like an easy win. Yeah, I should have played g4 every move. I just forgot he could play h5. Playing too fast 'cause I thought it was too easy.
Oh, man. Okay. I've done almost everything that I have to do.
I think I can still win. It's really weird though if I win. I think I can still win. I have to do some fustafazoo here, but I think I can do it. Yeah, I can't let him play yeah. I have to play king g6, king h5, and then when he defends his g pawn, play king g4 and f4 and get it past e pawn. That's the only way to win. Yeah, that was a good move actually. Yeah, that might actually draw. Yeah, I think that does draw. Yeah, I should have played g4 every move and won. If I take, I can't legally win. If I take with the pawn. So I have to take this, which I also can't legally win. Ooh, that's a bad move. He should take on, if he takes on b5, he draws. No, he just loses. Yeah, if he took on b5 and then play h4, he would draw. Yeah. I have 20 seconds, but I should be able to win anyway. Yeah. He missed my f4 idea, I guess. I have to play here so he can't play. Actually, I don't have to because I can take. Yeah, I don't have to. It's probably more accurate to do that. Yeah. And then that. It's probably good not to let him play here. Yeah, I mean, I let him draw, and then he didn't do it. He had to take on b5, then play h4, and I can't legally win. Now I can't legally not win. Truth hurts.
I'm tired.
15 seconds. No, boo. "12 seconds, no." It's pandemonium. See my shirt? That's why, that's why it's pandemonium. 3 pawns on the 7th. Rawr. Hooray. An easy victory except for one thing. All right, last round's coming up. There's me and the guy who's high rated. We're the only 2 4s and O.
Hey, I'm gonna go karaoke.
2,700 viewers. Did you get the chocolate cake at Portillo? What's Portillo? What? Go Grandmaster Gus. Go Spencer. Spencer immediately subscribed after he got home.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, you're gonna come next week in Salesmith? Good.
Did you go to the Chicago diner? We, the tournament's in Wheeling, so we did. We're playing chess all the time.
Definitely should come over and see Smith. It's fun to do over the board.
He's coming here to play in a tournament?
Yeah.
Does he live anywhere near here?
Alabamian, Birmingham.
You mean Babyan? All right, this guy's 2,300, so he'll definitely beat me. I know he's from there. I didn't know he still lived there.
When is your sponsored lecture?
Because Output Coupler is also from Alabama, but doesn't live there.
I know, but we've talked about it.
All right.
That's fine. We got a lot going on.
Oh.
I thought I texted you about that, Grandmaster Gus.
Yeah, he's not good with technology, that's for sure.
Yeah, he always misses my text. Listen, I think it's a week from tomorrow.
Correct.
Yeah. Check your text. Yeah, I just, the karaoke people were posting, so, it's getting crowded.
People. Put it in A.
That's okay. I'll still get to go as soon as I get there because I'll be in the first rotation. I do agree. Ben needs a better and bigger Wikipedia. It's terrible. But I've been too busy to personally update it myself.
Oh, I didn't tell Karen this because I did it like an hour ago or 2 hours ago. I applied for the check mark on Twitter. They made it easier to apply.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why that's good, but everybody's like, "Why don't you have a check mark on Twitter?" And I'm like, "Because I literally don't care. I still don't. I just don't want people to ask me anymore." So if I have a blue check mark, they won't ask me anymore.
That's true.
I'm like, all right, great.
Kind of like, well, paying for the bed desk.
Yeah, I didn't. Right. Yeah, like somebody wants you to do something, you do it, so they stop asking you. Okay,
Done.
A5, Knight C8. All right, whatever.
After Ben wins the World Open.
I tied for first in the World Open before you were born. Now, for $1 trillion, what year did I tie for first in the World Open?
2008.
Nah, you're 2000 and late. 2002. I had 4.5 out of 5. I drew like a 2,300. Then I beat Boris Crybaby Kryman, and then I drew Onishuk, and I drew Smirin, and I drew Yusupov in the last 3 rounds. So I had a good tournament.
Yeah. All right, let me go let these guys out. Gotta lock it up.
Lock it up for the nuts. Seat 3, lock it up. Seat open. Ever play Bobby Fischer? I did not. See, does D5 win immediately? His queen defends his bishop, and bishop C5 doesn't work? Damn. But because of bishop C5, this might win. All right, let's try it. Peak rating in the U.S. world, I don't know. In the U.S. is like 8, and then the world is probably like 300. J Cheese Ball, subscribe. Hooray. 2 people at the same time asked if I play Capablanca. 2 people, like, within a second of each other said, did you play Capablanca? What? Let's see. I could also play D6. Oh, D6 just wins. The game's over. Well, he can play on, but okay, he's obviously dead. But he can play on. But yeah, this is not good. There's bad, there's very bad, and there's this position. Yeah, all right. Looks like the famous game, Gotcha, Bitch. I'm looking, but I can't find a move that doesn't win. Yeah, now I can play Queen E4 if he plays Knight E4. And then otherwise he loses this and this queens. And,
Gosh, that was such a busy night.
This guy's, I have to like pay attention. He's 2,300. Not too much because it's the worst position in chess history for him. Usually I just talk to the chat and I'm like, oh, I have 10 seconds left. But here, like, that guy's high rated. So. He offered me a draw on move 1. This guy. Yeah. He must have thought he was a super GM. All right, so bishop here resigns and knight here resigns. I don't know. I think this is more resigns. I'm not sure. I think so. I predict he'll resign here. I'm not kidding. I think he'll resign. It's embarrassing not to resign because you don't want to have black. You just want to like go like drink or something or smoke some weed. You don't want to have black here. When you're 2,300, you never have a position this bad. So he's just like, I don't want to play this position. Lower rated players like, why would you resign? This position's good for me. All right, so bishop takes rook is incredibly winning. Knight takes knight's incredibly winning. Knight takes c6 may not work because knight b6, knight e7, king moves, but it might work. I don't think it does work. Knight takes queen, knight takes queen. No, it doesn't work. Rook takes, knight takes, doesn't work. All right, I guess I have to take everything then. And then, I don't know, bishop c7, bishop b6, bishop e7. I sort of like this so he can't, like, bishop f8 me to death. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ben is not a cannabis user. I wouldn't, he's not a cannabis hater, but I don't know that I'd say he's friendly. I wouldn't say you're cannabis friendly. No.
I'm unfriendly?
Ambivalent. Cannabis ambivalent.
Yeah, ambivalent's good. Yeah. But they don't know what that means, so that doesn't really help them. Wow, bishop b2. Man, this guy don't care about nothing. Damn. That's a really bad move. That's 2,300? What is this, elite chess rating? I mean, he can't be this bad. He must be elite chess. Jesus. Can you call an ambulance and then send it to that guy's house? God damn.
You don't know what that means because you smoke a lot of pot. Well,
let's see. Rook takes, knight takes, queen takes, rook takes d7. D7, queen takes and d7. Queen takes, bishop takes, and then rook c1. Rook c1 now? Ooh, rook c1 now looks good. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah. That's for you to play right here. Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah. All right. It's very hard for him not to resign here. It's really hard. I want to see him not resign.
Seems like it's pretty easy for him not
to
resign.
No, it's not. No.
I mean,
no. You can't. There's some moves you can't make. You have to resign instead of those moves. I don't see a move he can make where he shouldn't resign. I think he's going to resign because there's no move. He can't move his knight. I take it. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That's, come on. Yeah, I mean, he had to just always sack the exchange. He'll resign now. Come on. You can't play this. Like, you can't not resign. Come on. Yeah, this is I want to tell you something funny. I make fun of elite chess a lot because everybody's 1,000 points overrated. Some guy I didn't know, because I signed a lot of autographs and pictures and selfies when I was at the Chicago Open. I didn't play any good games, and a guy said, I said, oh, what section are you? He said, I'm under 1200, and they said, what did he say? It was funny. He said, yeah, I played this guy who was 1170, but he told me he was 2300 on Lee Chess. I'm like, yeah, that's probably a true story. Man, does every legal move win here? Let's see. Does like giving my queen away for nothing win? This move sort of speaks to me. It's really hard not to resign here, but he won't because he's 1200 strength or something. God damn. I'm going to do a caps on this game and see if I played over 97, which I did.
Or after this game, I'm leaving. I resemble that remark.
Man, this move's going to be good if he lets me play it. See this move? God damn.
Hey, C.L. Smith, are you going to go to karaoke while you're here?
Yay, 3 out of 5. Hooray.
Karaoke.
You're 2300 in puzzles. What?
Got to get him up there.
Man, this guy doesn't know the meaning of the word resign. Do you want me to make him like that, sweetie? He's got a queen. No. Whose turn is it? Put it in H.
Yeah, we have some chess people that go
Put it in H.
Deepak goes sometimes. But you don't know him, but he's like, what's his rating?
Deepak?
Yeah.
USCF 2370. FIDE 2330.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Oh, Canada's still in lockdown.
Queen takes rook, takes queen H2. Oh, we could play king G6 there. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know here.
I have
15 seconds. No.
The only reason I'm going tonight,
I'm so worried.
Go tonight is I haven't been in a while.
I'm a little worried. 13 seconds. It's not too good.
Yeah, you should. I'm gonna be quiet.
No.
Oh no.
Boo. I'm so worried. Everybody's like, Rook A1's mate. But it's not. It's good he played it just that the people know it's not mate.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I won on time. Yeah, he missed resigning every move. I can't believe how many times he missed it.
Hey, Felix. For you.
That was crazy how many times he didn't resign.
Hey, the Rock Obama.
I don't blame him. I was like not paying attention at some point, so I almost lost on time. Although I have more time than him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking I the last 10 moves of that game I didn't play well, but I still think I played in the high 90s. That was definitely the best game I played this tournament. All right, analysis.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, I played 95.4 and he played 49.7. Mm-hmm. And he's 2300.
All right, people, I'm leaving.
I missed 3 wins. That's why I played like perfect that game, but I missed 3 wins. See the other things? I didn't do anything wrong. I just missed easy wins. When it says I missed a win, it's wrong because the move I made also wins.
Yeah.
So I didn't like make a move and I'm like, oh no, I'm not winning anymore. That didn't happen.
All right.
I probably had like mate in 3 and I was like a queen up. Yeah. But I made no inaccuracies, no mistakes, and no blunders in a 5-minute game. So, Good. Mm-hmm. 22 best moves to 12.
I don't know what song. I wasn't even planning on going, for sure.
All right, hooray for Ben. All right.
I'm probably going to sing...
Tournament starts in 7 minutes. It's
like
Karen approved.
Like a Stone again.
You always say that. Then you're like, ooh, Like a Stone is tough.
No, I sang it.
I know.
I'm singing it.
I don't even know where to go to, like, if I wanted to come hang out, which I don't.
It's in Milton.
Yeah, right. I can't go there. It's like 30 minutes away from
here,
right?
That's why I don't ever go.
Also, if you're going, it's pretty late. It's over after 10.
That's what I'm saying. I have to. When I go there, it's almost always 10:30.
What happened in the tournament of note? Do you know anything like some upsets?
Um.
Did somebody say I won? I can't believe I won, or oh god.
Jill was real excited. She drew because she thought.
Oh yeah, she was paired way up.
She
was paired like 300 points up.
Didn't they? Yeah. Audio safe.
Also, I didn't like her position.
She thought she was gonna lose, so she was
right. She had a bad position, and she was paired up several hundred points.
And she was real happy. Who was her opponent?
It was somebody much higher rated than her. I don't remember.
Anyway, okay, bye everybody. I have to go, or it's gonna be too late.
Okay, it's a 9-round, 3-minute tournament.
Stream?
Like 11:15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll go home dogs, and I'll make some crazy food. And I slept forever.
I just probably stayed there.
I can't believe you're not like exhausted. No, I slept for like 2.5 hours.
We got up at 3-something.
No, you did.
I did.
Right. Also, it was later because it's later here.
Yeah. I don't need much sleep.
Yeah, but then we took planes and stuff, and and then we went to the dogs, and then right. I mean, I was out of it. I didn't take any naps when I was in Chicago. I stayed up all day.
Yeah,
terrible.
That's true.
I always take 30, 40 naps, even though the doctor said don't do that.
All right, well, bye.
It's a witch doctor.
Have fun, everybody.
All right, join the tournament. Do as I say. Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Let's see, I have Perrier. I should like coffee, but I'd have to microwave it. When's the tournament start? 5 minutes? I could do that.
Yeah.
Can you guys start the train when I'm microwaving my coffee to heat up the old coffee? Thank you.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The 1500. The 1500 I thought played very well in the opening. The first 15 moves. Then I didn't think he played so well. But the first 15 moves, I thought he played better than me. Yeah.
I think I heard from Scott about the poker. It's like I have a voice.
The Rock Obama said, if Karen sings Maroon 5, I'll go to Atlanta. Hey, Meg, I made you a mixtape. You told me you like terrible music. So here's Maroon 5. 900 centidues. Have faith. Thank you. You started the train. Fat Man 00 subscribed. Fat Matt said he missed me, but he's a bad shot. Yay. All right, I'll be back. Get the train to level 5 before I get back. Are you all in? They like when I'm really far away and I talk. I don't see anybody. I'm still not. Come on, I don't hear any noise. Bring in the funk. I thought they phoned in a lot of the funk. Yeah, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Yeah, everything always spills because it's on a shaky table. The Wi-Fi pick, that's a table. Right, that table's not good enough for microwave on it because if you open or close the microwave, hopefully shake. Yep. All right. And what level are we on? 2? Boo! We're on 2 and I left. Boo. What's the link to the new tourney? Always push !join. And also I put it in the chat like 800 billion times. So, Renga87 subscribe. Thank you. You're the best until I name somebody else. Am I the nicest GM? No. I'm like the least nice GM. The nicest, let's see, Anand. All the GMs are nice. And there's GMs that you guys haven't heard of and guys who aren't so high rated. You know, like my rating. Boros is nice. There's a lot more nice than not nice. Ethan Guy 82 subscribed. Hooray! We got 68 players. Tournament starts in less than a minute. Bye, sweetie. Oh, I got a message from Nick, the guy that I beat the 2300. He said my great-granddaughter's playing on my account, and she doesn't know how the pieces move. Okay. So that explains like what happened that game. New Jersey Crispy gifted many subs. 10. 10. 10 subs. Am I the best looking GM? I'm certainly in the bottom half. Which GM is a dick? I don't know. You know, some of them. I don't know all the GMs. I used to. Now there's 1,700 GMs. I don't know half of them. Champ 1977 is continuing the sub. Could you play the Dutch? I don't think I could. Yeah. Number of GMs who smoke? Probably like 25% would be my guess. The best looking GM? It depends who you ask. Some people say it's Morazevich. Some people say it's Grishuk. These are super GMs, so, you know. Obviously, there could be, you know. There's a guy. Some people thought Tari was really good looking, but then Karen got mad. She's like, that's just terrible. Man, she was furious when people thought Tari looked good. She was like, not good. Nepo is definitely not the hottest. Van Forest isn't the hottest. Dubov's all right. Yeah. Amon is one of the top 2 good-looking chess broads. He's in the top 2 because there's 2 of them. Oh, you know who's really good-looking, and everybody agrees. Everybody agrees, especially Karen, is Robin Van Kampen. Yeah, go to the internet and type in Robin Van Kampen. I haven't seen him in like 4 years, but it's Robin Van Kampen. He's a very good-looking GM. He's like 6'2", Dutch, and in his late 20s. Yeah. Yeah, Robin Van Kampen. Seatsboy86 gifted a sub. Goblin is here. 100 centidues. He says, yay, Karen. Go, Karen. Oh, I was like, what's he doing? But yeah, he can do that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot about Dre. Let's see. I still like my position, but I was like, what's he doing? That's what he was doing. Thanks, Seats Boy. Thanks, Xerxes O'Golden, for the 100 centidues. Thanks, Easy Bear of Huge Forest for 100 centidues. Hooray. I did Goblin is here. I was busy. I'm playing a 3-minute game, and I'm losing on time. I'll thank you later, but maybe not. Which GM is the lowest rated? I mean, you know, probably Averbach is by far the worst GM because he's 99 years old. Might be the lowest rated, too. Let's see. What do I do? What's this guy's rating? 1,200? Let's sack our queen. He's 1,200. Sounds like fun. Easy McDeluxe. All right, you're up a queen. Let's see you do it. Beat that Ben Feingold guy that, you know, nobody likes Ben Feingold. Beat him. The guy sacked the exchange. That's good. Now he has queen f1. Now I am down a queen. It's true, but I have the 2 bishops. And he has a bad bishop. So, you know, that's probably better for black. Also, I have no time on my clock. No. Well, if I take this, I won't have the 2 bishops. This guy's a genius of the highest caliber. It's funny how he's a queen up, but none of his pieces can do anything ever. They're all trapped horribly and ridiculous. I wanted to castle, but I think this is better because I want to, like, protect here. You know, I'll use my king to protect. Okay, he wants to play f3. Never play f3, so I'll ignore it. Yay, I sacked a queen for nothing, and now I'm not sure I'm worse. It's possible I'm not worse here. I have to be, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not. He just can't move. I'd hate to be white against Nakamura here, because then I would lose her and make fun of me. Like, you're up a queen, you can't win. I'd be like, I could move. Sorry. Yeah, if I was white against a super GM in a Blitz game, I would always lose with white here, and then I'd be embarrassed because, you know. Well, now I gotta be better. 2 passed pawns, 2 bishops. His bishop can't move. He's just giving everything away now. Let's see. Rook g2 wins. D takes e4 probably wins. I could sack the exchange. Man, I'm tempted to do that. It's not good. F2 just wins immediately, so I guess I have to do that. All right, I have to play with the wins immediately. Da, da. What happened? My phone? Oh, there it is. Don't forget to donate and whatever. Come on, Hype Train's dying. Although it is level 5. Go Indo Queen. Go Spencer. Is it my move? Oh, it is my move. Damn. And then, let's see. Check for no reason. And then take this for no reason. And then, I don't know what to do if he takes... I can check. Then I'll get some time on like, oh, he didn't take my e4 pawn. Wow. Good, good. Now I'm glad my king's not here and it's here. So I can escort my pawns. Yay, thanks, whatever you did. 1,000 centidues from Grant Robert Smith. 14 seconds. I probably should stop looking at my phone. Da, da. 12 seconds. No, whoa. No, always sack the exchange. Why, I don't know. Oh, he didn't defend, so. Oh no, he queens! Oh, his time ran out before I could play e2 mate after he queens. Darn. I didn't know he had no time. I just knew I had no time. I wasn't looking at his clock. All right, close game. Robert Smith found the cure. I agree with that. All right, who gave me money? Grant Robert Smith gave 1,000 centidues. Hooray. Go, everybody. I had the 2 bishops. What else? What GM is most likely to help an old lady across the street? I mean, that's like sexist, that question. I don't know. I'm playing. David Navarra, who I've never met, is the nicest GM. It's not close. David Navarra is the nicest GM. Nobody would disagree with that. I've never met him, and I know I'm right. Everybody talks to me about him. People who've met him are like, he's the nicest guy who ever lived. It's definitely David Navarra. Definitely, frankly. What GM would win in a Hunger Games type tournament? Probably Magnus. Benjamin Bach, he's a nice guy, yeah. Wesley So? Why isn't he moving? Nobody's nicer than David Navarra on the earth. Nobody. Yeah, David Navarra is just... Wesley's very nice, but you can't compete with David Navarra. I wonder what happened if he had to go get the door or something. Do I think computers will solve chess in the future? I don't know. Probably. Da-da. Oh. Doesn't matter if a computer beats everybody at chess or solves it. It doesn't help us solve it. It's just, for scientific and technical purposes. Yeah, right. Quantum computers is the way to go. Yeah. Caruana might be the hardest working GM. Maybe. That's probably what I would have said. Yeah. I can't get in there. That's what she said. Let's see. How do I sack everything but not lose? I know how to sack everything and lose. The not losing part is that's a 3-minute game, so I can sort of do what I want. I can be losing and then mate him by accident. Never play f6. Yeah, I'm guessing that's not the best move. Gotta guess something. It's still better for him, probably. Or maybe it's not better for him. King f7. God damn. That was not the move I expected. Let's go here so he can think about what he did. Because the threat of moving my knight is like, oh my god, what do I do? So I'll just let him like look at it. He literally doesn't care. Let's see. Take, and then check, and then check. There's got to be mate. I don't see the mate, but there has to be. Maybe it's G6. No, G6 doesn't work. Oh, G6 here works. Yeah, now play G6. Yeah. And then Queen G7, King H5, and I'll find a mate. Bishop E2, King H4. This is going to be fun. Yeah, I like this. If there's a quicker mate than Bishop E2, probably. Man, Rook F4, Queen G2 mate. That's pretty cool. Oh, no, I'm not going to play Queen G2 mate. You know why? Always play Bishop F1 mate. Hooray. Ah, he's going to resign. Boo, that's better. Okay, so this is mate and this is mate. Is there another one? I don't think so. I think that's it. Oh, all these are mate. Wow. Jesus. I have 5 mates? All right. Well, got to play that one, obviously. All right, a perfect game, except for one thing. There's 74 players. It's possible you can still get in, maybe. It's a 9-round, 3-minute tournament. We're completing round 2 now. I'm not sure if you can get in. It might not let you, but it might. He had Bishop H4. All right. Oh. You're saying that these moves weren't mate because of Bishop H4. That's correct. Yeah. So I only had the 2 mates, and luckily I played Bishop F1. That is lucky. If I could meet any chess player from history, I don't know, Morphy, I guess. Was Knight H8 mate? Yes, except it was not mate because he moves his king back to where it was. When his king was here, if I played Knight H8 double check, he moves his king back here. That's where his king started. Who's the most talented GM without studying? I don't know. GM Doofus and GM Son Bitch. That is good. Other than the fact that it wasn't mate, was it mate? No. Yay, 3,200 people. Go people. I guess the most talented player ever is Morphy. What's Morphy going to study? He didn't study nothing. He's beat everybody. Bam! Did the GM title lost its value? There's like 7 mistakes in that sentence. Tell us this story. Once upon a time, when I was imitating Yasser Seirawan, pardon me, Grandmaster Yasser Seirawan, the end. Royal Knight 101. 100 centidues. Crumbopulous Michael. Just beat an 1800. Go you. All right, somebody kick out Felix Frias for cheating. Oh, snap. Obviously kidding, but, you know, a little bit kidding. Always castle. It may be castling. $19.20. I remember when I was 4. Dun, dun. Put it in 8. Queen B3. That's a tale told by an idiot full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Bishop C2. This guy's the king of retreating. Keep retreating. There you go. I don't know if he can retreat anymore. Terrible. Could play H5, Knight H7, or Knight H5, King H8, F5. Ugh. All right, this got to be right. King H8, F5, GG. All right. 2 bishops, what else? I haven't seen anything this passive since Karen's behavior on our first date. God damn. I can't believe he went forward. That's crazy. Doesn't seem like something he would do. Wow, he's giving E5 away, and I'm giving D4 away. Whatever. Maybe this move wins easier. Nah, this probably wins easiest. Just play g4, queen h5, rook f6, rook h6, or throw a knight f3 if I want. Yeah, this is annoying, and this is annoying, etc. Oh no, my rook. This is his only good piece, so I'll let him take my rook with it. So he has no good pieces. I could just play rook here, but it's got one good piece. Get rid of your good piece. Like, don't play there. Boo, boo. Mm-hmm. He's like, should I go here? Should I take the rook? Should I take the bishop? Should I take the pawn? That's how you win on time. You give your opponent too many good moves. Mm-hmm. I'm a hell of a... Who's the tallest GM? I don't know. I know who tall GMs are, but I don't know who the tallest is. Kramnik's tall. Von Whaley's tall. Some of the Serbian guys are tall. There's a guy whose name starts with an M who's Russian who's very tall. F4. I guess his king can go to F2. So that's something. Let's see. Do I take en passant that way or that way? I guess with the G pawn, so then the F pawn's pinned. I guess. I don't know, maybe. Okay, queen h3, rook f6, bishop h6. Bishop h6 is my final answer. Yeah, that's the final answer, is bishop h6. Then I have rook g8 and bishop e3 and, so forth. Good thing his queen's here. Very active. All-time Boris subscribed. Good, good. We already discussed the best-looking GM. Ask some real questions like, how much should I donate every day, every hour on the hour? Ask questions like that. Like, who's the ugliest GM? Who's the biggest? Who's the smallest? Come on. Mm-hmm. Yay, 3,200 viewers. Hi, viewers. And I love sacking the exchange. King g2, rook h1, rook g8, rook h1, rook g3, king g3, queen g5, king f2, queen e3, king f1, and then I could play either ef3, knight d3, or queen d2. ef3 seems pretty good, I must admit. All right, that seems like a good variation. That way I get to sack more stuff. I might lose, but I'm sacking a lot of stuff. That's more important than winning, is just sacking everything. I'm a GM. Ooh, it's sound. Scared him, right? I didn't even see king h2 and king h3 were legal. I just thought he had to go there. Yeah. Right, and then I thought this was the right move, but I wasn't sure. I think it is, because now I have knight g4, and I'm threatening all of his pieces. So that's probably the right move. I have 3 pawns for 2 rooks. Oh, no, I have a knight and 3 pawns for 2 rooks. Now I'm down 2 exchanges, and I have 2 pawns. I'm threatening to win his queen. And this rook's no good, and this queen's no good. Somehow I have more time. I wonder if this is winning. Might be. Probably it's winning, because all my pieces are good, and his rook on a1 doesn't play. So probably it's winning. Let's see, always repeat. Okay, and then threatening this mate. But I actually want to play check and mate. That's why I did that. I want to play this check and mate. Let's see, check. And he'll hang mate in 1 with rook g2 instead of playing king h1. I wonder what I do on king h1. I can play queen f3 check, bishop takes d5. Oh, I can actually play queen f3, queen here, and then this wins his queen. That might not even be better than what I said. Winning his queen might be bad. I should have made him or something with f3 or something. Yeah, f3, king f1, queen h3, king e1, f2 check is also crushing. He's Canadian and he's 3-0? What? What's happening? What kind of tournament is this? All right, there's 73 players, and it's 9 rounds. 9! Let's see here. Here. Go Canada. Do I think Tanya will become a super GM? No. Ta-da. Andrew Booch. I wonder if he's like the Gooch. Da-da. Boom, boom. Da-da. This is bad. I'm playing a really old line, and the picture he has is really old people playing chess. So maybe I shouldn't have done that. Castles is not the best move. He's supposed to play bishop f6. Can I punish that? Or maybe his move is also okay. If I take and he plays bishop f6, that should be fine for him. So let's do this. 2 bishops is good. Yeah, probably castles is okay. I haven't looked at this line since before this guy was born. So I played it in the U.S. Championship, the D5 in 2002, maybe in Seattle. It was in Seattle. I don't know if it's 2002 or not. Might have been 2003. I drew with Stephen Muhammad, who changed his name. He used to be Stephen Booth. But when I played him, it was Muhammad. Yeah, I was like much worse the whole game, but I drew somehow and I lost queen and pawn or something. Always retreat. This seems good for white. I could make him play f6, but that's cruel. Yeah, I mean, my 2 bishops, you know, and his extra pawn's meaningless, and I basically have everything. Bad bishop, bad rook, extra pawn meaningless. Control the center, 2 bishops. I have 5 seconds more on the clock. I'm not Canadian. Whoo! He really didn't want me to go here with anything. What are you going to do when I go here? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad position. Okay, so if he plays d6, he's fine. So maybe I shouldn't have played c5. Let's see. Knight e5, queen c2, queen e2, d6, bishop b2. I don't know, I sort of like d6. I like keeping him boxed in here. My son's a box. Oh, he can't take this because I go here. I didn't even know that. I thought he could. Let's see here. Yeah, then bishop here gains a tempo, etc. All right. He could probably take that. Might be scared to. Probably should. Yeah, I have more time again. Man, scary to have black here. Yeah, because I go here, and now, like, you know, I got this pinned, and I got the skewer, and I got the 2 bishops. Yeah, so it's I mean, probably black's better because he's up 2 pawns, but it's impossible to play black in a 3-minute game. It's probably not better because my knight can go to f5. Ooh, that don't look good. Let's see, queen f7, rook there, queen takes. Yeah, this has to win. I love sacking the exchange. I don't even care if it wins. I just love sacking the exchange. Also, what's the exchange? I literally don't care if it's good. I just want to sack the exchange. Okay, so I'm threatening bishop g6, queen g7, bishop g7, and queen e8. He has to stop all of them. As they said in Taken, good luck. Literally don't care. Queen e7, god damn. So this is a really beautiful mate. Everything wins, but this is like a beautiful looking mate. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Yeah. Hooray for me. Yay, 3,300 people. Was it an Evans Gambit or Joko? It wasn't either one. It was like the Mahler Gambit. Is that what it's called? C3, D4, Knight C3? I think it's called the Mahler. It definitely wasn't the Evans. 75 players. That was round 4 of 9. 9! Bishops what else? I'm not a Chess 960 fan. I say things like 2 bishops and always sack the exchange, and you guys roll your eyes, and then I sack the exchange and have 2 bishops and I win easily. Maybe I'm not as dumb as I seem to be, or best testing indicates. Maybe. Is there a young American player you're excited about watching become great? I don't know, Archer. You guys are the guys who were the fans. I'm a player and a streamer. I don't care. I literally don't care if, young American kids get good. Literally. I just don't care. Dun, dun. I'm a vegan, but I have other fish to fry. Did I sack the exchange in the Chicago Open? Good question. Actually, in my first round, I at least sacked the exchange. I was sacking everything. I made a lot of sacrifices that game. So, I guess technically I sacked the exchange because he took a rook and later I took a piece. Yeah, I was down the exchange for a lot of that game. With, what's his name? Thanks, Nemosime Productions. Sean Vibert. Yeah. This guy Spartacus? I thought I was Spartacus. How many people are Spartacus? What's happening? Why is there a 5-hour thing? It gives me the 2 bishops? I like 2 bishops. I like 96 too. But probably 96 is a bad move. Alright, 2 bishops. 2 bishops, what else? In a similar position, except for Rick D1, I beat Alex Lenderman in the U.S. Championship in like 2005 or 6 in San Diego in like 30 moves. And I was losing, but then I checkmated him. I played F5, F4, F3, and I put all my pieces there and I mated him. That was a cool game. Put it in H. 2 bishops, what else? Yeah, in that game I took with the G pawn, I moved my queen over here, and his knight took everything. I won anyway because mating him was more important than whatever he was doing. I guess here. If I'm not sacrificing, I'm not trying. Get those pawns out of my way so I have some open files. I need stuff open. Don't care if I'm winning or losing, as long as I have a chance. Queen e7, I guess. And then rook here, I guess. And then, I don't know, let him figure out what to do. That's what he figured out what to do? Really? Why is the queen on b5? Why? What's it doing there? I don't know if this even works. He's got so many tricks. But he didn't see it when I played queen b5, so the psychological, and he might go here forgetting my bishop can move backwards. 50-50. Yeah. The psychological excellence of bishop h3 is more important than how good the move actually is. Because he didn't see bishop h3. He's like, oh, God. Oh. Even though the move is just taking a pawn, doesn't matter. Yeah, when they blunder a pawn, whether you should take it or not, you should take it. Because that way they're upset. Ooh, always sack the exchange. If I do that, he'll move his rook. I literally don't care. I don't know what to do. Rook takes, rook d8, I guess. And then if let's see. I could take it and take on d. No, I could, what could I do? I don't know, the rook f5. It's a weird move. No, that loses. I can't understand rook d8. I don't know what's going on there. So I guess I'll just move my queen to safety. Here, I guess? Maybe. I don't like that. Knight g5 is probably winning. It's bishop g2 also. Guess I could lose on time. That is a good idea. I don't know what to do. I like that move. Bishop c5. That was good. Queen c7 is a weird move. It can't be good. All right. I don't know. It's probably not good. But he won't take my queen. Unless he takes it somewhere else. Still defending my pawn. Yeah, I was worried about that. But I'm not sure if I should worry about that. Maybe I shouldn't. Because now I have a real threat. The only thing I should worry about is I have 27 seconds left. Position I like. Rooks are good. Bishops are good. Knight's good. Queen's good. My king's safer than his. But yeah, the time situation's sort of annoying. It's possible that was okay. Always sack the exchange. I have to sack the exchange. I don't want to sack the exchange. I have to. 20 seconds. Mother, son of a... Jesus. Oh, that's not good. 20 seconds is very bad. 18 seconds, the guy's 2165. He's not 1200. Damn. The position's too exciting. Stop the game. Let's see Radjabov Nepo draw in 5 seconds. Much more exciting. All right, I'm catching up on time. Now I'm relatively happy. It's hard to defend white here, even if it is defensible. Let's see. Just take that, I guess. My rook's hanging. I forgot. Damn it. No, I lost on time. Boo, boo. Man, I was winning until I wasn't. Yeah, I just played too slow. I deserve to lose when I play so slow. That's how I lost every game in Chicago. I'm winning, and then I play too slow, and then I lose. Yeah, it's the same. Terrible. Good thing this tournament's 9 rounds. See, I'm not as dumb as you thought I was. If it was 5, 6, or 7 rounds, I couldn't win. No, I could win. 8 out of 9 probably win. Dun, dun. Yeah, too slow and old. Yeah, my opponent's not moving because he's Canadian. I'm with Karen. South Park is terrible. No, it's not. All right, let's see. Man, I can't read this stuff on the internet. Damn. Who's here? 3359. That's not a lot for Chess TV, but it's better than 359. All right, what's happening? What's happening now? Still theory. Grishuk time. Yeah, but Grishuk usually has increment, and I usually have excrement. 94, bishop c6, 95, 95 it is. Dmitry Gurevich didn't play in the Chicago Open, which surprised me. I guess he like rarely plays now. Let's see, Dmitry is 65 years old. So he played in the U.S. Senior Championship last year. Was on the internet, but he played in it. Man, he played that. That's a marvel. It's a marvel he did that. Although it's also actually DC. So, amazing. DC, and yet it's a marvel. That move was super. Thanks for asking. How did Canty do? Not well. Yay, 3,300 viewers. We're going to have one more train before the stream ends in about 15 minutes, I guess. You know, if we get another train. The stream's going to end in about 25 minutes. Then I get to go home. Hooray. Tomorrow is my lecture on Tall's Greatest Sacrifices. It's at 7 o'clock. atlchessclub.com/events is how you can sign up. It's on Zoom, and it lasts from 7 to about, 7:45 to 8. About an hour lecture. I'm not streaming tomorrow night because I do the lecture. It's possible I'll play in Arena Kings tomorrow. I usually play in Arena Kings instead of doing stuff at night. But I could be tired from the trip. I think I'll play Arena Kings, assuming they have it. Let's see. How do I sack all my pieces and not lose? That's always the tough thing. I don't see a way to not lose. I see a lot of ways to lose. So that's good. Yeah, G5 is a good move. All right, I'll sack a piece this way, because then his king is ruined forever. His pawn structure is ruined forever. So that's, I have like long-term compensation. He has 40 seconds left. It's losing, but it's like hard to play black here. It's so terrible. Bishops are so terrible. Yeah, I'm losing. I'm not saying I'm not losing, but it's just hard to play. And if he played bishop here, I was going to trade queens and take this, and he has all these pieces hanging. Okay, he'll play f5, then I'll go back to f3, and then these pieces can't move. Yeah. Now again, I know I'm losing, but I'm not talking about that. What? Didn't take my bishop? That's surprising me somewhat. Let's see. Rook d5, now knight d5, something. Opposite colored bishops, what else? Oh yeah, I could take that and mate him, so he can't take. That's probably not the right move. Yeah, it's tough to play black there when you have no time on your clock. You're like, I'm winning, but how do I win? All right, so 2 people have 5, so I'm tied for third with everybody else. So if I beat Mike Saylor in the next 3 rounds, I'll probably get first. I think if I go 3-0, I'll get first. I think 8 out of 9 will be clear first. That's my guess. I'll still lose 150 rating points, but first. 70 players, hooray, etc. All right, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. Real board, I don't know. Either way is fine. Working on the real board or not. Man, the 2 6-0s aren't playing each other. Oh, wait. Oh, Spartacus lost. I thought he hit 6. Okay, so I'm tied for second, and this guy's the only guy with 6. So that's good. Never play f6. Paying attention seems unfair, but when I don't pay attention, I don't do very well. So I guess I'll pay attention. That's not nice, though. I mean, it's supposed to have fun on this stream, not like stare at the screen like Komsky and complain my opponents are cheating. That's fun too, though. Man, I still don't have more time. I guess I thought a long time. So instead of taking the free pawn, I just played random legal move. Good, good. Now I have to think about the free pawn. Why didn't Ben take that? Okay, now I'll take it. Come on, play rook a1 double question mark. Do it! Damn, it's too good. This reminds me of the game Timon beat Salov in 1988 in their candidates match game 6 because the rook got stuck here the rest of the game. Except I'm a pawn up, so Salov was not a pawn up. Also, my rook can get out. He just never moved his rook out. He got trapped. Let's see. If I take it, he might not take back. Don't give up. That's definitely the wrong way to take back. Good, good. Yeah, giving me g5 and the g-file. And I mean, that's definitely wrong. He wants his queen to go to d4. Bad way to take back. Yeah, and I got this and this and this and this. And this is pinning that. And I'm pawn up, and I have 40 seconds more. Now I'm happy. I didn't say I wasn't going to lose horribly. I'm just telling you. Okay, sack the exchange for nothing, or knight takes e5 winning. Tough decision. I mean, sack the exchange, that's just my game. Although it does give him like a pawn majority on the queen side. Knight takes, knight takes. I don't know. I don't want to do anything. b6, I guess, is the best move. Yeah, b6 is the best. Because now he doesn't know what to do. Yeah. Yeah, I approve of my move. Plays knight b7, knight d6. Yeah, he's doing okay. Okay, got rid of my terrible bishop. Good, good. My rook's trapped, but this isn't a bad place for a trapped rook. You know, threatening everything. Mainly it's a time situation. If I have like 20 seconds here and he has a minute, I'm going to lose. But if I have more time than him, then he's going to lose. Let's see, rook c7 winning easily, knight d2, knight e4 winning easily, or some unsound sacrifice losing. Ooh, tough call. It's hard not to play knight d2, knight e4. It's really hard not to play that. I don't think I can not play it. I mean, you know, because my rook is good. It's hard not to do it. I had to do it. Okay, move it on over. Slide it on over. Move over. Let's see, does this win or does it lose a piece? I'll just win. I don't know. I don't know why I try to play crazy. I can just win. I always try to play crazy. The audience has rights. All right, good luck, Mr. Sailor. Yeah, that's not going to do it. I think you had to play king f1. That didn't matter. Oh, no, I play rook here then. So, c'est pas différence. Let's see, is he mating me somehow? I don't think so. Let's see. Rook here and here. Seems reasonable. Let's see. Queen takes e6. King h8 resigns. I like that analysis. That's good analysis. Very well thought out, deep analysis. Hooray for Ben. I get the rating point. That's pretty good. All right, I'm tied for first with everybody. The 4 highest rated players in the tournament are all tied for first. And my tie breaks are the worst. So I have to go 2-0 and hope these guys don't go 2-0. This guy won't if I beat him, because then I beat him. So that's good. And this guy likes offering a draw. How do I stop him? I have to stop him from offering a draw. All right, he'll play the Grunfeld again. Okay. I mean, I beat him easily playing E3, but maybe I want to play another way. Just for fun. I'll play this. This is common move now. It's like a joke move that I played in 1 minute like 20 years ago. Now it's like a common move. This move's nonsensical, but everybody's playing it. I don't know what to do. Let's see here. C5 seems like a good move. Dun, dun. It's like a normal position, except I played H4. Everybody's playing H4 nowadays. Maybe that's more normal than not playing H4. It's ridiculous to me. But who am I to argue with the Super GMs and Leela and Alpha, and etc. Leela, Alpha, etc. A great team of chess. Moving in. Dun, 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 dun. Bishop G5, Queen D2, King F1. All right. I want my rook on H1 anyway, because I want to play H5. King's good here. I want my rook over here. Yeah, have more time. I like that. Okay, there's 65 players remaining. We're going to be off Chess TV in about 3 minutes. The stream's going to end in about 15 minutes. And in the next 5 minutes, we can start a third train if you guys would like. The first train was good. The second train was not good. There's good and there's not good. The second train was not good. 2 bishops. Man, he has only a queen out. I have everything out. And I still think I'm worse. I don't really think I'm worse, but it was funny. Put it in H. Yeah. I did play H4 for a reason. I just didn't know what it was. All right. Now, how do I mate him? Let's see. Queen here. Ha! Oh, wait. That's illegal. Darn. Queen B3. Queen C1 to F4. Maybe Queen C1 to F4. Yeah. I'll just pretend I'm defending my pawn. La 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 la. And then bam! Gotcha, bitch. And then bishop f6 and queen f6 and mate. As long as he doesn't make any moves, I'm good. 2 bishops, what else? Man, this is annoying for him. I mean, that's, you know, it's annoying. I'm not saying I'm doing well. It's just annoying. I mean, I am doing well. I'm not saying I am. But, yeah, there's a lot of annoying stuff happening here. He just literally doesn't care. Let's see. Here he probably takes my rooks. I should be winning that. But I don't want to give him a chance. That's top bishop f6. That was a good move. I don't think he'll take my rooks. I think he'll play queen e5. I think that's good for me. Queen h4, f4. And my bishop can come in somehow. I did take my rooks. All right. It has to be good for me. I just don't know how. Bishop here, bishop g7. How do I attack this? Queen d6? Yeah, that seems like the right move. That's annoying. And then I can take a pawn, or I can take all of his pawns. Bishop play f4, e5, and block his bishop out. Yeah, he played king g7. If he had played king somewhere, his bishop could go back to g7. So yeah, if I play e5, I should win. Because then I just made him. So he has to stop. He has to stop e5. I don't know how to stop it, but he has to stop it. After this, it's over. And his king is getting crunched. He didn't stop it. All right, well, it's over. All right. I guess if I check with the queen, he can play king h7, but that's also over. Never play f6, especially there. God damn. Okay, this is... Oh, God, both moves win so easily. I'm so confused. Man, I don't know which one's the easiest. Tough call. Okay. And here, threatening bishop f8 mate. Always play bishop f8 mate. Has to play rook g7. Oh, you can't play rook g7. I have mate in 2. Always, I played bishop f1 mate in the first tournament, and I played bishop f8 mate in this tournament. I'm proud of myself. Also, I have the 2 bishops. All right, I probably gained a rating point from that game, I'm guessing. No? Probably. Damn, the other 2 guys won, and I'm still last on tie breaks. So I have to win my last game and pray, and I'm an atheist, so that's not going to work. Damn. 63 players. Bye, Chess TV. Thanks for watching. All right, so I have to hope that both those guys don't win and my tie breaks improve. I mean, Spartacus is destroying us on tie breaks. Mike Saylor I could beat on tie breaks if I get lucky, but nobody can catch that guy. That guy's destroying us. No, somebody banned him from the tournament for playing too well. Good idea. Big old dog is moving in. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa. Wasn't expecting that move. I was expecting a good move. Dun, 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 dun. Is moving in. Rook c8, knight c3, sack the exchange. Dun, 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 dun. That's a castle. Otherwise, I'd probably be losing. Always be losing. How you guys doing? Good? Anybody? Anyone? All right, let's get the last train going. It's the last train on my stream, and I'll meet you at the station. I'll attack everything before my resignation. Don't play slow. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I'm losing control of the position. 400 cents to dues. Thanks, Xenoid. Yes, I'm back. Tanned, rested, and ready. Make sure my queen's trapped. Rook d8, the only square available for my queens. Take there, f takes, a6, carry the 1. All right. Always carry the 1. Let's get that train started. Southern Open. No, we're playing in the World Open next. Otherwise, we're having tournaments here at our chess center. We have a 1-day tournament this Saturday and a 2-day tournament the next weekend. I'm not going to play in them, but, just telling you. All right, did I lose on time yet? Not yet. If I don't lose on time, I should be good. But that's 50-50. I lose on time. I either do or I don't. My knight's more stable than his, and knights like stable squares, especially when they're horses. Takes, bishop g5, f4. I don't have any tricks there? I should have a trick there. I just don't see it. Dang. Oh, I could go take bishop c5. Then he probably has to go b4. What do I do on b4? Bishop takes. I don't know. Queen takes. That's probably winning. Probably. Because his pawn structure is so ridiculous. I might not play bishop c5 either. I might not. But I want to play bishop g5, but I can't refute f4. But bishop c5, b4, bishop d4 should be a winning rook ending because he has 7 weak pawns. Okay, that's just silly. Right. Mouse New York City subscribed. Hooray! You would have won on time last game. What, if I didn't checkmate him? Queen sack for no reason. Yay. I did that already against the 1200 in round 1. I sacked my queen for nothing. Can't do it every game. I'll get 0. Not really. What's the winning trick? There's no winning trick? Ridiculous. I can't believe there's no winning trick here. What? All right. I'll have to beat him the old-fashioned way, to death. If it's my move and I can play f4, I'm sitting pretty. And if the knight moves, I take his rook for free. And that's the end of that analysis. All right. Analysis over. Oh, I have 39 seconds? No, it's 3 minute. I can't, joke around. 5 minute, I can. 3 minute, I gotta, focus. I can't take a minute and a half off reading the chat, drinking Perrier, drinking coffee, checking my texts. Let's see. Check, take, resigns. Good analysis. I like that analysis. Resigns. No, he forgot to resign. His only mistake this game. He's like, Ben's only got 28 seconds. Dun, 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 dun. I want to get more queens. I guess 4's enough. But I wanted more queens. Let's see here. Mike Saylor's playing in 1885. And he's losing on time. And he's up a rook. Yeah, it's unclear who's going to win because Mike Saylor's moving fast and his opponent isn't. Man, it's really close. Yeah, the guy's just playing too slow. He can win on time, but he's just not moving. So Mike Saylor is going to win. The guy just didn't move. No! Spartacus lost. So if that guy had won on time like he should have when I started watching, I would have won the tournament. He won by half a point. No, come on. Yeah, like in this position, look at the time. 10 seconds to 6. And then every move, Black's like, what should I do? You're down a rook. You win on time. And then he played really slow every move. And he lost on time with no chance. 3 seconds to 0. So in the last 6 moves of the game, the guy took 9 seconds to 2. All he had to do was win the game on time, and then I win the tournament. The guy was against me. It was ridiculous how slow he played. Yeah, 16 seconds to 9. What the hell? Also, what's happening here? I didn't see this position. The guy just gave a rook away for no reason. Yeah, like here, rook a7, the guy wins on time. Or the guy could give up his bishop for the pawn and win on time by just making it rook here. Rook here wins on time. And he gives a rook away. And then he still can win on time, and he doesn't. Terrible. I can't believe all that had to happen for me not to win the tournament. All right. Good job, Mike. 39.5 to 39. And then the guy who came in third, who was going to come in first if he won, his tie breaks are fantastic. 42.5. God damn. I don't care about how many points I get. I care about my tie breaks. My tie breaks were terrible. That's all that matters. All right, I guess we're not getting another train, so I guess that's it. I can't have a 1-minute tournament because it says Ben and Karen are back. It's Tuesday Night Blitz. That's Bullet, so I can't do that. Hopefully some of you got the sweet reference, Ballroom Blitz. It's Tuesday Night Blitz. Probably none of you did. You probably just thought I typoed. But, yeah. Yeah. Change the title. Are you going to eat your scented Jews now? Don't end stream, you're too funny. So I can never end this stream and I just die eventually? I can never end this stream. Terrible. Yeah. All right, read them. Ugh, it's all bottom of the barrel. God, why are all the chess streamers so bad? Do 5-5 Blitz. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. All right. The last B was a typo in BYOBBB. That's right. BYOBB. The extra B is for BYOBBB. What's that extra B for? That's a typo. Okay. It was a typo. You saved it for the reference. It was a typo. One's a capital I, one's a small I. Put a comma. If you took out the second it's, why is there a comma? It's Tuesday Night Blitz. So it's definitely not a typo. Yeah. Did the board color change? No. The same color the whole stream. All right, I only have 2,900 viewers, so I guess it's time to leave. I don't know. I don't want to rate anybody. I hate everyone equally. I don't even know who that is, but I want to raid them because they have no viewers. Recommended channels. Let's see, shenanigans is in the word. It's a great day. Let's play chess. All right. Do you hate me, Ben? I don't know you, but probably. By the way, I was on DoorDash today, which I'm on every day, and Karen's like, I want Thai food. So I looked at the Thai restaurants. We didn't get Thai food. And the fourth one on the list, they all have like a picture of Thai food, like with the restaurant. This one had a picture of a bottle of Perrier, and that was it. For a Thai restaurant, they just showed a bottle of Perrier. I was like, what? Even I was shocked. All right, I'm going to raid this person I've never heard of because they have 19 viewers. 18. So that's good. I've never heard of the person. I don't know who it is, what country they're in. I know nothing about them. That sounds like somebody I should raid. I spelled their name like I made like 50 mistakes. I'm really bad at raiding people. Red Ribbon 3,700 subscribe. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Okay, it worked. I put the person's name right. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys next time. Bye.